Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel, and last but not least for 2023, what to expect in Windows. So we have seen a few hints of new features, a few hints of things that were interesting in some of the Microsoft events, including a new floating taskbar and a reshuffle of the desktop, the way it looks with a search at the top. We've seen a few of these things. Pretty much everybody agrees that those were advanced looks at possible Windows 12. Actually, most agree that it's Windows 12. Or we don't know if it's going to be called that, but what to expect in 2023 there is going to be interesting. As we get our moments and get new features slowly in Windows 11, I was talking in a previous video how the development of Windows 11 is kind of sluggish. I would have expected after a year to have much more than File Explorer tabs and, just a few things here and there, and the ability to put, folders on the desktop and so on the start menu, and a few little reshuffle of how the start menu can look like. I was expecting more than that, and so as probably a lot of people. So the speculation behind it is that maybe a lot of resources are starting to look at Windows 12 or the what's next. Now, don't expect Windows 12 in 2023. Nobody expects that. When 2023 is going to be the focus of, a quiet Windows 10 and possibly and several new features and things that are going to actually arrive through Windows updates called moments. Like I said, they will add new features as we go by, and this is going to be something to look up for next version of for next year, actually, for Windows 11. But I expect that we should be on the lookout. We will see more and more hints of Windows 12. So every event Microsoft will have to look closely at what they're showing. I think we'll see more clues that something is definitely happening. We might even actually have the first hints of maybe a code name or somebody actually working on the new version of Windows 12 within Microsoft. Windows 11 was kind of a surprise last year. We were not expecting this. Now everybody is looking at the future of Windows, and everybody's looking at Windows 12 because the famous minimum requirements of Windows 11. A lot of people are not necessarily, the outlook or the look at Windows 11 isn't very positive right now. There's a lot of, there's of course haters that just are bashing Windows 11. There's a minimum requirements crowd that's not happy because of the minimum requirements, and that is totally understandable that, your PC is actually kind of flagged as not fit for something that would run probably fine on it. So Windows 12, we'll have more and more hints. It's not going to come next year. We don't expect Windows 12 before 2024. That would be 3 years after the first release of Windows 11. And they said they're looking at roughly 3 years between versions of Windows. That means if they do something like that, we'll have Windows 12 possibly by mid to end of 2024. But we'll have to be on the lookout for hints next year because we had a few. We had a few this year. And we had a few information from the fact that the changes within the development of Windows is interesting, going back to what it was before. So Windows 12 will have hints. We're not going to have Windows 12, but maybe it's going to secure our idea that, yep, Windows 12 is definitely a thing and could be here for 2024. Or maybe even, if it's a little later, 2025 when the Windows 10 ends its support, something new that might actually have people move on, buy a new PC, or change to that new operating system for sure. So we'll be looking out for the hints. We'll be, of course, here on the channel talking about it, showing the hints, and hopefully we'll have more information on what's coming up after Windows 11. If you enjoy the videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.